What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Just dropped a new video for y'all yesterday. Make sure to check that out if y'all haven't already. It's Tuesday, June 25th. This is the last week of the month. Again, as far as news today, at 8:30 we got Canadian news popping off. And at 10 a.m. we got USD news. And when markets reopen later on tonight, we got Australian news popping off. We got a couple subs we're looking at. We're just waiting for our confirmations. We got some consolidation going on with the few charts. Ian's a good example of that. Again, we rewinded 2 weeks ago. We had a nice bearish momentum. We saw the lower lows continue to get made. But then when price broke this level, it fell to hold this as resistance, which would have been required for the downtrend to continue. Since price couldn't do that, what did we see take place after this? We saw price reverse, and then we see price consolidated between these two boxes, right? And then we see here on Friday last week, it tried to push back down, but failed to break the support level. And now we're just stuck in this box right here. So, you know what takes place these next couple of days, we could see the reversal into the uptrend coming back into play. So that's what we're watching and waiting for right now. Kind of same thing happened with GA. We went for a sell on it yesterday. Barely missed TP1, reversed. As you can see, continued to hold low as resistance. And then about an hour and some change ago, it dropped back down. So we're about to see if it can break and hold as low as resistance, or we're going to just continue to consolidate, right? Because we can see the same thing right here. Had a nice drop. Was looking for continued sells for Friday. Price hit this level, failed to hold this as resistance. With respect to this level as resistance, so If it can break this next level of support and treat it as resistance, we can see the new lower low and the downtrend continue. So we're looking for GA sells again. We're looking for JPY buys still because, again, did a nice move yesterday in the beginning of New York. And then last night still respected as low as support. So again, we're either going to look for price trace and hold 202.10 as support, or we're going to wait to see if we can break this resistance level here at 202.60, 202.65. So we got a couple sets we're looking at right here. We're just waiting for confirmation, all that good stuff. And again, no surprise, we had a reversal retracement happen yesterday with GU. So again, we see a lot of the charts doing similar things. They might have different market structures, but as far as the moves they've been making yesterday, as well as like the past week and change, there's been similar things going on. So again, with this week's news, as well as just this week in general, we're going to be waiting to see these levels can get broken and see if the trend can continue, or we're going to see a reversal and you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. We're looking at your charts, drop them in the chat. If you already know the drill, we're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. New 15 just popped up. Again, we're just waiting for price to meet our confirmations, break our hold our levels, and also waiting for volume to kick in. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. We're looking at your charts, drop them in the chat. Got a couple sets we're looking at right now. We got a couple news events popping off later on at the beginning of New York. We got Canadian and USD news, so keep those times in mind. We got Canadian news at 8:30, USD news at 10 o'clock. So prices retrace. I see it's going to be held as right. We're going to see the volume pick up right now. You're not EJ's looking. I want to see if it can close right here. As long as it doesn't try to fly away, if it stays in this area, I like how it's looking right here. We're looking for buys right here as well from EJ. Again, just broke the higher highs or previous highs last week. Me and members would count those EJ buys on Thursday or Friday. So again, EJ can hold 170 as support. You can see buys going to 170.40. So that's what we're looking for right here. As we can see, those that has been on the line for the past few minutes. You can see how price tapped this level and then it's pushing back up, respecting for support. So we're gonna wait to see how this 5:15 closes. Right, and then we'll go to the 5-minute time frame. You can see a lot easier and better how price is reacting right here. Just dropped a new video yesterday for y'all. If you haven't checked it out yet, make sure to check it out. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. We're looking at your charts, drop them in the chat. But we're just chilling, patiently waiting right. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join our free Instagram, free Telegram as well. You see on the screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check all that stuff out. Got a new 15 month pop up. You see how the last candlestick ended. Now we're seeing the price about to hold this level as support. I like how this is looking right here, though. Those just joining the stream, we have not entered anything yet. This is just a trade idea. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourself. I'll pull it up in a little bit as well. Just watching these charts right now. Make sure to check out this week's Sunday chart analysis as well. If you hit that first link in the description or the free Telegram, you can see the Sunday chart analysis. Again, we drop this every week on Sunday. It doesn't just go over what we see price doing Sunday going into Monday. It goes up what we see price doing throughout the entire week. You can check out last week's Sunday chart analysis or one before that. You'll see a lot of the stuff went as projected. This is how we did last week. Last week we went 401, giving us an 80% win rate. If you scroll up to June 4th, you will see how we did. How we ended last month, right? June 3rd, excuse me. We went 16-4 last month, giving us an 80% win rate. We caught 69,396 pips. You click right here, it's going to take you to the beginning of the month. We can also see how we ended April. In the April 15-4 gives us a 79% win rate, catches 47,957 pips. Also, look how price, like we was talking about, again, we're waiting to see if it can hold this level of support. You see his retailing waiting on right now. Again, all wins and losses are posted. We do the recap the week at the end of every week. You see screenshots, positions. You see the screenshot of the signals. When you go to photos, over 1,000 photos, just receipts and receipts and receipts from student results, testimonials. all that good stuff. So make sure to explore the channel, check all that stuff out. You guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. I'm looking at charts, drop them in the chat. We're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. Right now, we're watching EJ for possible buys. We're watching GA to see what's going to break back below this level for possible sells. And then we're just keeping an eye on the New Zealand pairs as well. Gold didn't really do too much yesterday. So we're going to wait to see if we can break out of this box. Again, we're just seeing price bounce off these levels, so we're not going to pull the trigger on anything yet. You never want to force setups. You always want to follow your rules and wait for your confirmations. And if your confirmations don't get met, that's exactly why you have your confirmations, to help you ensure that when you do take a position, you have a higher likelihood of it going your way. You know what I'm saying? Well, we got a new 10-minute that just popped up. We got about 8.5 minutes to the next 15 hour pops up. So we're just going to be watching here. And again, those that's been here for the beginning of the live, y'all saw multiple different reactions to this level. You saw how price was holding the level of support, rejecting it. So again, this is why we wait for these confirmations. You know what I'm saying? So we're about to see how this candlestick closes right here. Again, if you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When looking at your charts, drop them to the chat. Make sure to like the live and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. We're almost at 2,500 subscribers. We can get to that easily. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok too. I see that scroll at the bottom of y'all screen. Instagram playmaker_way. TikTok _playmakerway_. Hope y'all paying attention. This is how price works in real time. This is why we mark off and identify these levels, and we trade off these levels, whether that's entries and exits. So that's why we always enter and exit off these levels. Yeah, I want to see how this closes. right, so we're going to see how this next 15 pops up. I don't want to go any further than this because then we're not going to have a good entry on it. We got about a minute and a half to the next 15 an hour pops up. So I wanted to stay in this area right here. We're going to see what the next 15 looks like. Again, last week, Thursday and Friday, we had huge pushes to the upside. Again, these levels are off because as a new week comes, we add and change our levels. But if you was here last week, you'll see that the levels were matching our entries. But then we see Sunday, price holding this level as support. And now we see today, the average since yesterday, is holding this level as support. So we can continue to hold this level as support. We can see price continue to push up. Do we need this level to be broken and held as support? All right, y'all. Again, we have news popping up at the beginning of New York session at 8:30. We had Canadian news popping off. Then 10 a.m. we got USD news popping up. And then later on when markets reopen tonight, we got 9:30 Australian news. So keep those times in mind. So you're about to see this is going to be held by that support. We can continue to hold 171.05 as support. We can look for buys going to 171.35, 171.40. So that's what we're looking for right here. Again, last candlestick ended with the pushing up, respecting that support. So now we're going to see how this level reacts. As long as it can continue to respect this level and show signs of going to push up, I do like this for a setup. But we're just waiting to see if it can hold and respect this level. Shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody that's been alive since the beginning. Shout out to everybody that's been alive since y'all joined. Make sure to subscribe. Dropped a new video yesterday for y'all. If y'all want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram or TikTok. I respond to all messages. I mean, Instagram or Telegram, excuse me. I respond to all messages. I mean, you can message me on TikTok too. I look at that as well, but the main ones I look at is Instagram and Telegram. Make sure to join the free student for Telegram as well. And I'm watching this chart right now. That's why I'm kind of sidetracked. I'll just do this doing. Yeah, we'll be back at the same time tomorrow. On this session 3 a.m. EST.